Hi, my name is Terry Lee from Sweet Pea Papers and the Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group. And what this is today is Miss Paint-A-Lot or Fiona at Miss Paint-A-Lot's Facebook group is running a prompt project. And the project is to make a tag a week following a prompt. So I thought to myself, why would I not want to make a reference book out of these tags? Why would I just put the tags somewhere and forget about them? Okay, so what I've decided to do is to make a small book. Now, I'm not going to pull out a bunch of pages and fold them in half. I'm just going to do it as I go. I'm not going to worry about what order the pages are in. Nothing like that. But we are going to make a small book out of it, or a small signature out of it. I may cover it at the end. You never know. I don't know how many weeks this is going to go, and I don't know that each week is going to be enough to make a video out of. You know, it just depends. So this is just going to be a hit or miss kind of a thing. I'm going to try to do one every week. Since I'm making a page for each tag, it should be okay to make a video every week. And there's going to be a link to her group, Miss Paint-A-Lot's group, down below. So be sure to go over there and check her group out. And, of course, check out the Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group. You get all kinds of good stuff, goodies. And you usually get a PDF with step-by-step instructions with every tutorial series. But these are tag pages. I'm not sure that they're going to be difficult enough that you're going to need instructions. But once I go through this video, if I think that I need to, then I'll go ahead and start one. And I will release it weekly, updated weekly, with each new tag added in to the PDF. Okay, so enough about that. So this is going to be our book page. Our signature page. Okay, I've got some papers. The kit is from artyMaze, and it's called Ferns and Mushrooms, and it's a really cool kit. One of my favorite things is mushrooms. I also like flutterbys, and in case you haven't watched me before, flutterbys are butterflies. But they flutter by, so I think they should be called flutterbys. Anyway, so this is paper from the kit. It's one of the backing papers. So that's what we're going to use it for, is our backing, well, not our backing paper. That's going to be this. This is what we're going to back this. This is going to be our page paper. And we're going to put this on here. She says confidently. It should fit with a border all the way around. Why doesn't it? All right, we'll worry about that in a minute. If I have to, I'll cut another one of these. It's possible I cut it to the wrong size. It just seems weird. You know what? I think this paper is crooked. I think this paper is crooked. Yes, it is. No, not enough to make any difference. What about this side? This is the side I cut. Oh, yes. This one is definitely crooked. Gotta love telephones. Yeah, let's just trim that again. And it'll be a little narrow. I knew something didn't look right. Now let's check it. Yeah, now there's a border all the way around. Yes. Okay, so let's re-ink this real quick while we're talking. So we've got our backing paper. We've got 4 tags. Because, you know, if you're going to do a tag page, I'm just kidding. This paper comes colored as if it were inked. I'm not sure I'm a big fan of that. If I'd want to use a color other than Vintage Photo, then I might have been unhappy. I could have used a forest green probably around the edge, but I didn't. So we are gonna, I do have out my forest moss because we may be using a stamp. I don't know, the stamp of the fern that I have, it seems like it prints out too solid. Like there's not enough definition into it. So we're going to stamp it on a spare piece of paper first and double check. So we may not use it. It just depends. I apologize. I'm having a little issue with my voice today. Okay. So this is our backing paper. Our paper will be glued to that. And then this will all be glued to the page. Pretty straightforward. Same as the page by page projects that I'm doing. You can see those. One video is released on Monday, and that's page by page project 2, and the other one's released on Fridays, and that's page by page collaboration with Kyung Shotwell. Okay, so now we're going to take this tag thing on this page a little bit too far, maybe, I don't know, but we're going to use 4 tags. And these 2 are just going to be used as regular tags, would be used and just put into a pocket. Okay. We're going to decorate them a little bit. Since we have ferns and mushrooms as the kit, I have a bunch of mushrooms. These are all fussy cuts that came with this kit. So it's a really good deal. So you get a whole bunch of fussy cuts along with a great kit. And then I have some flour. This is my flower, mushroom, and fern bin. And I need to separate out my mushrooms and my ferns, I think. Oh, here's another one of those. It's the little version. The mini-me version. Let's ink that up. We could probably use that. It's got one spot that's white. Actually, it has a couple spots. Too narrow for the scan and cut to cut them out. Don't even get me started on my brother's scan and cut. It is not cutting anything light colored. So I was having to draw around the images, which seems to defeat the purpose. You know, if you're disabled and you have some issues with your hands, then you have issues with your hands, right? And so drawing a border around everything, in and out and all around, I might as well be cutting it out almost. And so I contacted Brother, and Brother's, after looking all through their website and reading all the tips and everything, I contacted their customer service, and their customer service, this is their reply: trace around the images if you can't get a clean image. Now, I paid $300 for a cutting machine that I basically have to cut out the images. Trace the images or cut them out myself. So 80% of my jobs are now not done by my machine. They're done by me. Still, I digress. I'm sorry. Anyway, so we're going to put these 2. This is a writing tag on both sides. These come with the kit, but not as tags. They come as a CD cover and back, which I thought was cool. Somebody printed out a paper that was the right size for a CD sleeve. So that was nice of Andrea to do that. And then, so I just cut the corners and made them into tags. And then, like I said, these 2 tags come with the kit. We have some sari silk to put through the hole if it'll fit. We've got our stamps. We've got our fussy cuts. This is going to be what I cut the pocket out of, I'm pretty sure. I'm feeling that for a pocket. I'm thinking over here with the fern and the pattern would be pretty good. So let's score these at a 1/2 inch. These should be 5 by 5. Oh, she's in the UK, so it could be different. Yeah, it is. They're 4 3/4. I'm assuming by 4 3/4. Yes, by 4 3/4. So apparently their CD covers are a little bit different. Here in the US, they're pretty much 5 by 5. So you could put a thin border around it and it would fit nice on your CD cover. Or you could do is what I'm doing, which is using them as writing tags and then, or writing cards, and then turning them into tags. I printed this one out. I printed both of them out on the back with this pattern of paper that came with the kit. So all I did was double print with my printer. Now one side looks the same on both sides pretty much, or it looks the same as this one because this one came this way. Anyway, I'm just blathering on today. I apologize. Just blathering and blathering. Okay. So it's at the 1/4 inch. So 4 3/4 is going to be a 1/2. In case you can't tell, that means we're going to make flips out of them. Which will be fun. So we'll have the flips, and then they'll open, and then you have the pocket with the tags. Nothing difficult. We are going to do a little bit of decoration, which this is the part that's hard for me. I'll be honest. The construction part is not difficult at all for me. Well, I'll take that back. Coming up with some of the crazy things that I come up with for my flips and flaps folio projects is difficult sometimes, but a lot of times it's not. I also got a stencil out. No, I didn't. That's a stencil for another project. That won't work here. I got the stamp out instead. Okay, so I've got this one. That's the writing one on both sides. So when you open it up, so you can write on it. Then you open it up and you can write on it. This one is decorative on the front. Now, when we make the tags, I was thinking about overlapping them and doing them both on one side. But then it looks like, oh, because of the double thickness of this, let's see. Yeah, there's no way to get around it. One's going to be a little bit shorter than the other because this one has to go around that one and the paper. And so it's a smidge shorter that way. So let's do it this way. Let's put them down far enough that all we see is the bottom of our pocket. Let's see how tall our tags are. Yeah, that'll be fine. They're not very tall. We're going to have to put something up here, people. What are we going to put up there? We are going to put one of these down here and one of these up here. Are we going to have to put 2 pockets? One pocket here and one pocket over there. I don't think we have enough room. No, we don't. Okay, so now we got some thinking. Remember the part where I said the building part isn't difficult? Okay. So what we'll do is off camera, I will add some sort of decoration, maybe a large shape, and then a word on it. That would be nice. So I'll do that. I don't have any of that out right now. So, but that's what I'm gonna do, just so that you can finish off your page too. Okay, I think that'll work. I'm gonna put them right at the edge. I'm gonna put them about an 1/8 of an inch above and below. Okay. So let's get our glue out. Now I just filled this, so let's see how crazy it's going to be. You don't have to go super nuts with the glue. This is going to be glued to a paper. That paper is going to be glued to the book. So you've got some reinforcement that you're going to have. Okay, now that's too tight. So we're going to move it back that way a little bit. So we're too close to the fold. Let's see how that is. It still seems that's better. Let's see, if this wasn't already printed on and we were covering them, we could put a magnet right here and a magnet on the back, and that would have held the whole thing shut. Okay. So let's do this like this and hold it down right where we know. Yeah, see, this one was still just too close in, but it was too late. The glue was already dry. Okay, so we've got that. Now, I think we're going to put something on here. Let's put our pocket on first. So see all the writing space you have. Let's put the cover back on this since I just filled it. No sense in making it volcano or anything. Doesn't really do that on those sweet Sugar Bell bottles, but I almost said bottoms. Sweet Sugar Bell bottoms. What kind of rating does this video have, huh? I ask you. So let's put those up there for right now. Let's decide on our pocket. I'd like to get the fern in. So what if we did, how tall do I want it? Let's do the width first. So let's, I don't want it right on the edge, so let's go over this way just a little bit. What if I just go to the edge here? That would work. And then we'll just mark our width. Well, can't see that, can we? Normally I wouldn't cut all the way down like this, but it doesn't really matter what we do. We're going to be cutting this up just to get that pocket out of there. You know, the one that's hidden inside this page. There's a pocket hidden in here. I am going to get it out. Okay, now let's decide how tall we want it. Okay. Now, that appears to be just a smidge too wide. What is up with the cutting today? I think it's because this is the third video I've recorded today. That could be it. It's harder to cut thinner. I apologize if you can hear my heater turning on and off. It's only 35 degrees here. So in my bedroom, which is my craft room, there's no bed in here, is 80%, 90% below ground. So, you know, my window is at ground level. Oh, that was pretty good. Okay, I think as just a little bit taller, we're going to end up overwhelming our tags. Let's bring it back. Okay. Well. I don't know. I'm not sure I like this now. I think I might go a different way. And I'll show you. This right here that we cut off doesn't have that big thing on there. I thought it would look like a tag. You know, I could put a tag ephemera over that. Let me just get that out. I'm just going to keep talking about it. I know. So, if we're going to do a word, I only have a few words. See how deep this is? Okay. Oh, what about one of these? And we don't even have to do anything else to it but ink it. Kind of like that. That's upside down. Oh, this one kind of matches the paper. I don't know though, I like the darker one better. Plus the word on it, wonder. Okay, so that's a word and a border. Now I don't have to dig out a border. I do need to And then we can use this, and it's a collage, and then we can just put a small mushroom at the bottom, or mushrooms. So then we don't have to dig through all these little red tags and everything. I'm going to make our life easier. I'm all about making your life easier. All right, so let's do this. No messing around. Okay, good grief. All right, so we're going to have to ink these two things. Decided not to use that as a pocket. We might possibly could make a tag out of it. You know, kind of a combination of the brown and the green. Okay, I'm liking that. See, that's why I said I could have bordered the pre-made brown with this dark green, and it would have been nice, just as nice. I mean, there's nothing saying I couldn't. I just don't want to go back and do it all. I could go back and do it on these tags easily, but I'm not going to do that on camera. You'll just have to picture it in your minds. Okay. That looks good. Yeah, a top because we have writing. Or we could be way out there and put it on upside down, but then people would just think we made a mistake. Because that's the way people are. They just automatically jump to conclusions that you made a mistake and that you didn't intentionally put it on there upside down just to be different. Oh, my lid's on crooked. I have to fix that before all that Fabri-Tac flies out. This stuff's expensive. Besides that, think of the mess it would be. Okay, so we've got that. The trick to doing this and not having it stick is to put Vaseline on it. There we go. On the threads on the bottle before you use it with the glue in it the first time, and then about every 3 or 4 times that you fill it up, just go ahead and throw some more in there. Okay, so we've got that part done. Let's stick this on. I must have used a piece of scrap paper to print this on because it already is it's printed on the back. I mean, okay. Now I gotta look at that. That looks straight. Oops, it's moving around. Okay, so now let's do a little bit of decoration on these tags while that's drying. I put too much glue on it. So I've got these ferns, I've got these mushrooms. Now I'm not going to put anything on this one on the front. I'm not sure that it really needs anything. I might could have put one of those, a skinny word. I don't have like those field note stamps or any of that stuff. But I do have lots of words. And let's see what we could use. Okay, I like that. That'll work. And we'll put some fern on here. Or this is a fern, so we'll put some mushrooms on here, going along with our ferns and mushrooms. And then we will, these are writing on the back. I printed them so you could write on them long ways and actually write something out. So I thought on the back we would do our fern stamp just at one end. I now see my fern stamp is way too big. Way too big for the page. Okay, so let's go with the larger fern. We'll put it on here, and then a smaller mushroom. Then you still, no, then you don't have room to write, do you? That one's too big. Apparently that is not the definition of small. Maybe the same one in I just did some mushrooms and ferns on a bunch of tags. In fact, I could have got one of those tags out and used it in this, and it would have been fabulous. Now that I think about it, that's all right. Okay, so if we put this here so you have enough room to write, and then you see you're going to open this. Is this the same one? No, it's very similar though. Okay, let's look through here some more. That one's kind of weird. Let's put it, should we put it this way? Because of the orientation of the page. I'm having to think too hard. Okay, I'm going to put you on hold while I look through these mushrooms. Okay, I'm back. While we were on break, I went ahead and went and got my tags that I've made in this box. And so we're going to use one of those. And then since this one isn't going to be decorated, I don't think it would really count towards the Create a Green tag. Even though these would, because I did make something with this tag. I made a flap out of it, and in fact it was a writing card that I made into a tag, so I think that one should count. This one will count. The big one that I made will count, even though I didn't make it on the video. It's still a tag that I made. And this one we're gonna put these mushrooms on. So And I'm not saying that some don't count. This one would still count because it's a tag and it's got green on it. But I'm just saying I'm trying to do something to them, to each thing. So I could put, I might put the smaller of these two on the back. Then would you still be able to write on it? You would if I put it way over here. Okay, let's do that. We'll do that on that one. I found these two mushrooms, and I wanted to show you an example. This is what my brother Scan and Cut does when there's a light area. Do you see that big piece that it chomped out? Because there was no black line along where this light highlight area was on that mushroom. Didn't realize it till I started to ink it. So I could trim this mushroom off, I guess. Anyway, back on my brother rant again, I apologize. Alright, so let's glue this mushroom on here. And we've put our word inside. We've added our pocket. We added our tags. That's a brief recap. In case you know, wandered away in your mind for that instantaneous, couldn't even tell I was on hold second. Okay, so we'll put that there. And I think going with the page direction is the way to go. I realize if you're going to write on it, you're going to turn it. But I don't care. I just don't think that works. Okay, so we already put the word escape on here. Or I laid it on there and decided it would work. And I inked it with the green. Whoa. Yeah, that's what I thought was going to happen, is that glue was going to come out everywhere because it was so full. I accidentally filled it a little too full. Just a little. So let's put these on here. Let's just plop them in the middle. Let's not just stick them in the corner. Okay, we'll put them right there. We have mushrooms and ferns, mushrooms and ferns. In the back of this is a writing card. We'll put this on here. So we may not need one of the ones I've made, even though most of them would qualify. Most of them have mushrooms. I was in a phase. I was in a groove. Okay, should I move that down? Let's splotch that glue up. Okay, okay. Yeah, that works. Okay. I'm not going to put anything on the inside on this one. But on the inside on this one, I'm going to do the same thing I did on that one. And then that will carry the theme kind of through. I wonder though, should I put those there, do you think? I don't know, they look a little weird sideways. Maybe I should put them here like this. This one here. And this one on top of it right there. I do kind of like that. Okay. So, I could put this one like this. so we'd still have enough room to write. I still kind of like it curved around the cut in the tag though. Yeah, I like that better. So let's do that. I know I've kind of blathered on this video. Kind of apologize for that. I don't normally blather along. But I guess I kind of do when I don't have anything written down. I just yammer. Usually if I'm working and I'm not talking about what we're doing. I mean, we are talking about what we're doing, but you know what I mean. Then I work without, you know, saying anything or any noise. And a lot of times, even though my ears ring really loud, I work without any noise at all. Sometimes I work with the TV on in the background, just as background noise. It just depends on how loud my ears are that day. Sometimes they're really loud. Well, I was going to do this one first. Lay down you. Oh, for cripe's sakes. No, I'm stuck to that one. I haven't even put any glue on you yet, and I'm stuck to you. So anyway, apparently I can't think of anything to talk about but my malfunctioning equipment. I'm just angry because I just like right before I did this, got through sending them a email after they emailed me to trace the image that said I guess I had a $300 paperweight. Oh well, I'm not normally like that. You guys know that about me, but I'm telling you right now, I don't make a lot of money, and I used my stimulus check to get that. I could have used it for something else, something for the house, or you know, but no. I thought that would be so helpful and so nifty that that I would get it. And then I got it. And it does not work as advertised. And it really made me angry. There are a lot of things it does do, and it does them well. Don't get me wrong. But that is not one of them. So, let's see. I don't know. We're going to put the, this may be too thick to put on here. It looks like seam binding, but it's sari silk. I think that's going to be too thick. I'll put something on here, maybe a little bit of lace. But I'll do it when we're done. Everything else ended up getting done on camera. Let me look here real quick and see if I have one in here that is ferns. I got this mushroom one. I put it on there upside down on purpose. I've got this one. It's got a mushroom tag in it, but I stuck it in there and the glue was still wet. Now it won't come out. Let's see. Yeah, these are mostly flowers. Oh, that one's mushrooms. That one would work. What if we take our plain one? Put a little fern on that. What if we put this one in here? And that one. I think that looks better. Let's do that. And this one's even green. So we'll put this one in the bin with the other ones. And I'll add a word to it or something. That way it will be worthy to be in the tag bin. Okay, so that's it. We've got everything done. I'm really, really tempted to put a little white stick-it note on there. I mean, what am I trying to say? Velcro dot. Well, a clear one. I had it open so long. Nope, I don't like it. And this will hold both of them shut. So we're just going to take our little Velcro dot. And I can call these Velcro because, as you can see, the Velcro name is all over it. It is the Velcro brand. Okay, so this is the... Yeah, that's the clear side. This is the white side. So let's stick it right here. Then we'll stick that down. And then it will be white on this side when it opens, but you don't really notice it. And this is clear. So that holds it shut. I'm much happier with that. Okay. Put our stamps away that we didn't use, and our seam binding, sorry, silk that we didn't use. And we'll get our mushrooms out of the way. I'm trying to get to the pages in case you're wondering why I'm doing all that. I'm not just cleaning up while you're watching. All right, I'm cleaning up while you're... No, I'm not. I had to find it. They were buried under everything else. Okay, so let's glue this onto the backing paper. Whoops. It's a good thing only 1/8 of an inch shows all the way around. Or actually 1/16. Looks better than I thought it was going to look when we got started. I wish I had done something to this. You know what I mean? Or used a different tag so that I could have done something on this. I could still put mushrooms on it or something. I'm going to look at that and decide. Let's glue that on our paper. I'll let you know on the next tag video. Okay, so we'll put that on the page. You put the paper on the page. You have a big gluey mess. Okay, so that's our first page of our tag reference book. And since we're done with the page, then we're done with the video. And that means I'll see you in the next video. And that will be just a second for you and a day for me. Okay, have a great day. Bye-bye.